Alright, we are in Amarna, in the tomb of Smenkhare, the pharaoh successor to Tutankhamun. Smenkhare is a weird one because, firstly, his or her gender is unknown. There were no pronouns used for Smenkhare, so the identity is kind of moot. Smenkhare was followed by um, Nefertarurar Aten or something, which may or may not have been Nefertiti, Tekhnetans queen, uh, Echnaton. And yee boy, we did it. So let's find the
I should be cautious around here.
Eat this! What?
right.
Hey! Hey! Mine! I'll have your guts up!
What's up with the fucked up music? Ah, I think we cross the threshold where the music changes. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Murderous, greedy Nekatiadet. He will not be troubling the farmers anymore. He was carrying shards of black stone, probably found in the tomb beyond. It is the same material used on Rai's bow. It fits. Should do the trick. Now it is a fine weapon.
The Seven Farmers. Place where we discover the lost secrets of Amarna period. While referencing Kurosawa films.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
Amun-Ra, protect his name. Our luminous eminence Menkhare, first of the true sons, herald of the ancient and venerated architect of the order. He who bade me gather the sacred scrolls so he can watch them for eternity from the reed fields. He who silences what is secret and guards what is known. Prepare enemies of the order, for he will stand before the ones who came before and be judged worthy to worship his father. And so you should fall. Or shall you fall? And so shall you. Yeah. The scrolls. Silica. Await you with your quest log. So we have a male Sminkari who is actually a Templar. Right? The Order of the Ancients. Those are Templars. So they stumbled across this black material, which is from the proto-civilization. Not ancient aliens, that's common misconception. They're not aliens, they're native to Earth. They were like before the gods. Or they were the gods, whatever. And something is dug deeper today. I cannot describe it here, for when I try to think in my mind. Think on it, my mind is filled with dreams and fragments that I do not understand. This is obvious to me that it's not accidents when Harry chose this as his final resting place. The third day of Nihir. EU Sikiduat. Hermopolis. This place is like the one we visited in Assassin's Creed 3 as Desmond Miles. More silica. I really like this conspiracy ancient plot in Assassin's Creed. It's kind of the same with Mass Effect and the Reapers. Andromeda tried to do that in the other galaxy as well, with the precursors.
Retransmission, Segment 4, Acquiring Contemporaneity. It has been 99 days since the Great Catastrophe. The messenger speaks.
On the 21st day of December 2012, Desmond activated the global Aurora Borealis device and protected the Earth from the Sun's deadly coronal mass ejection. On the 21st day of December 2012, humanity carried on without a care in the world. People went to work, people went to school, and people went to the well for water.
That's racist.
On the night of December 21st, 2012,
Suddenly
as
looks
the
like
sun
a
set on their days,
minstrel band member with white circles around eyes and lips.
humankind went to bed. Then on the morning of December 22nd, 2012, humankind was graced with yet another morning. They never knew that on the previous day, the world almost ended. We thought that would have been enough. And it was. Until it wasn't.
Stop speaking in riddles. English.
Time is unyielding. It
Use
always
it.
corrects itself.
Don't let time
The
travel.
language of time works in many ways, 2 of which you can understand, as you are now.
Is this the Layla?
Linear continuity is a simulation that allows for variations. Within the linear continuity, there are nodes, choke points, moments where algorithms converge the flows of superposed possibilities to a single moment, where only one absolute truth is possible.
The truth?
Paths are fluid. Continuous. Nodes are static. Changeless.
And?
And the wave function collapses the paths into nodes which branch out. Again and again. And again. And so I wonder, can you feel the wave collapsing, trying to course correct Desmond's act of defiance? The incoming node needs the world to end. The algorithms have been carving the flow of possibilities towards that end for over 100 years now.
In modern times or...
Spell.
Should reverse this in
A
anything.
labyrinth of trenches, filled with mud and mustard gas. Families cowering in fear as V2s vaporize their dwellings. Fire born from the bellows of the Los Alamos laboratory, fueling global catastrophes. The Serpukov 15 incident of 1983.
Something Soviet?
The Doomsday Clock. Tucked away in an office at the University of Chicago. Its needle moving as the years go.
2 minutes to midnight.
The node is near.
It's 2.5 now, I think.
Perhaps you knew. Perhaps you felt it too. That the world is closing in on you.
Which game did I play recently? Which also had a time travel plot with multiple lines.
Retransmission, Segment 4, Acquiring Contemporaneity. It has been 99 days since the Great Catastrophe.
Creepy, in a good way. Oh, the Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat changed its plot to... with Raiden's time travels making trouble from the Queen of...
Yeah. Whoa.
the goddess of time. What is weird to me is that Bayek doesn't react to shit that happened in the tomb. He's too preoccupied with his real story. Layla reacts to that. Ezio was different. Ezio noticed things that are strange and out of place, and in the end he understood that there's somebody watching, that somebody's like controlling everything, like from a parallel universe, or rather from a different time. In the end he was like speaking to the to Desmond basically. with him and Altair, with him sharing some memories with Altair.
I will return it later.
Fededuk. Fededuk, Fededuk.
جام خايف بسشن بره
Cause I'm a hunter, baby. Come on, give me. It's fitting that weird message would get in Amarna, was the capital of Tutankhatan. Because that period was the weirdest in Egyptian history. Later rulers tried to erase it, that's why we have so little of the information.
My need is great.
يو فرح روحات ده
No. It was the last one before we did here. It looks like a lookout tower, by the way. That thing. But it is not highlighted. Only the leopard lair is. At 1,100. No, 1,337 damage. Lead! I got lead damage. Let's do it. My favorite story in Assassin's Creed isn't like the individual stories, but the overarching science fiction thing. I think that's the game that made me stop my fascination with fantasy and be more interested in science fiction. Because the settings are historical, which are more similar to fantasy. But the overall story, the modern day story, is pure science fiction. It's not hard science fiction. I played Mass Effect after Assassin's Creed and yeah, I loved it. And ending in 3 wasn't the only bad thing, by the way. 3 was just bad. Okay guys, like, comment, subscribe, whatnot. here? World of myths and legends. In Cleopatra's time, history and mythology blended together. One could view Orpheus' Lear, or see the egg which supposedly hatched the Helen of Troy in Sparta. Wait,
I should
Helen
let
of Troy?
Hadiasep know about Sehetep. He is not going to like it.
alright. Yeah, we're here. Hermopolis. It's a shame they didn't do any East Bank of the Nile. Just put desert there. Of course there wasn't desert. That's like my one complaint about the map. People also said that like some city is like not located in its right position, but that's obviously the map is condensed. I can learn about monotheism, the belief in one god. This evolutionary movement was short-lived and it forced Egyptians to celebrate their gods underground. It's a big misconception that Akhenaton's faith was monotheistic, because Aton that he worshipped was not really a god, as much as it was a literal sun.
Oh, Vakechmeno. Nunes.
I understand like the desire of
Άλογος πράξεις.
archaeologists and historians to make something like progressive, but in reality the cult of the sun was a regressive thing. Like, I'm not jabbing at Akhenaton. That's probably my favorite period in Egypt. The how it's called? I want to find it here. The Amarna periods. We had Amarna somewhere. We explored the tomb, right? Somewhere there. Tomb of the Cynic? No. Oh, here's another stone circle thingy, but we'll return there later. We haven't explored the Shared Desert, but that's enough exploration for now. Anyway,